So it has been days, and I've still tried to figure out why my car is spooling up so slowly. So I just felt around the couplers, tightened all of them. It's still doing the same thing. So I went ahead and bought a new eBay Turbo, but I just happened to be going through the engine bay today, and here, I'm going to show you guys. I also went ahead and put my hood strut. I've had this thing laying around in my house for like months, but went around the engine bay, tightened all the clamps, made sure everything was good. I was wiping everything down. Happened to check this. This is from an RC car, one of the Nitro RC cars. It's like the rubber thing that holds on the exhaust, and lo and behold, it is broken on that side. There's a little puncture wound right here up top, but it is more than halfway torn on the bottom side. So you guys can see right there, it is broken. I'm gonna go ahead and find like a hose or something to clamp this shut. I think I'll use some of the hose that I used for the oil drain on the turbo, and then I have a rubber cork in this end, and it's just clamped on there. So alright, hopefully that is the right inner diameter. It is 5/8, so hopefully this is the right one. So you can see where it is broken, right at the edge of the clip, and that is about, it's like halfway, a little bit more than halfway broken, so that's where all the boost was going. It's probably been like this for a while, so I think it's safe to say that that was the source of the issues. The reason why it's like this is because this was originally a cold air intake pipe, but it just happened to fit. So backstory, so this turbo kit that I got, originally the first owner ran it straight from this part straight back down here. I don't know how he ran it past the headlight, but he got it past the headlight and then down this hole. If you know the Mark IV, there is a hole down there, and then he went out front and then to the intercooler here, and then back in and up. But he used different piping. We just made this out of the 2-inch. So essentially it was like that, and then the intake sat about right here, and there was a battery relocation kit, so the filter would sit down here and the battery would sit up here. But since I couldn't figure out how he did that, I got a couple 90s. This one is bent a little bit more than 90. It still works underneath here. And so 90, about like 100 into my cold air intake, which is not designed for boost because it has a vacuum pressure line hole thing right there, and then down, and the original configuration of the turbo kit. So in order to get that pipe to work, I had to use something to plug up that hole, and this happened to be it, which was the RC car exhaust whatever rubber holder thing, and it worked for a while, but obviously it broke, and that's where my boost leak is. So I think these are more or less the same size. The only thing I really liked about this is it's super flexible and rubbery, so that was nice for it clamping to the hole, but obviously it probably blew up like a balloon and popped. Cool, so that piece is all installed. Ignore the ugly wires and stuff, but there it is. It's a lot more sturdy, no flex in it almost, and that thing should hold a bunch of boost.